Baby, why can't you sleep at night? Tell me that
I don't show you myself sitting and working for hours.
Do or die. Is it
That's why I'm here in Bali now.
Is it
That's what I love about Bali. I mean, yeah.
It is a beautiful Monday morning here in Bali. I'm heading to the gym for my morning workout, and in this week's video I'm basically gonna show you a work week in my life here in Bali. If you're wondering how do I get to work from Bali, check out my video, I'll link it here. Okay, and now I have to stop vlogging because I'm literally like sweating my ass off. Such a hot day today. So my workout is done and now I'm going home to freshen up a little because as you can see I do need it. Fuck freshening up, who needs to be fresh? I'm gonna get gross and sweaty in 5 seconds anyway. So I just sat down at the Mocha and ordered a big breakfast. I am starving after that morning workout.
So just got my coffee. I ordered an Americano and a pineapple juice.
I'm back home. The food was delicious as usual. I feel like in Canggu you really have to try hard if you want to find bad food or ugly looking place.
So this is what I got, some avo with eggs and toast.
This town is basically full of amazing restaurants and very good food. I feel like I have to quickly explain how I get to do so much in the morning, how I have time for all of that. So basically I am working remotely here. I'm working in influencer marketing, if you're watching me for the first time. Not as an influencer, I work for a company that does influencer marketing. And normally, I mean, I live and I work from Warsaw, but I can work remotely as well. So that's why I'm here in Bali now. And basically I am adjusting myself to European time, to Warsaw time. And that's basically how I have so much time. In the morning I can go to the beach, I can work out, I can do whatever. That's the quick explanation. It might be not ideal for some people, but I do like working late. I prefer working later than in the morning. It's been working out fine for me so far. And also the thing is that, I mean, if that's what I have to do to be in Bali, I'm gonna do that. And it's really not that bad. Also, like in the morning when the sun is out, that's when you want to do things. Like that's when you want to go to the beach and hang out, and in the evening, like when it's dark out, you can as well work. But of course it does require a lot of self-discipline and like motivation, I guess. It's not for everyone. I mean, I don't know if it looks good. I mean, I guess it looks good because I'm obviously mainly showing you myself hanging out. I don't show you myself sitting and working for hours. So I guess it does look nice, but I can imagine that it's not for everyone, because you really have to be like self-motivated to make yourself work when you're not in the office environment. And yeah, basically I still have a couple of hours until my work day starts, so I'm gonna go to the beach now and listen to my audiobook.
I'm always so afraid of walking in these because, I mean, you never know how deep it gets. Like you have to walk really slowly because sometimes it gets really deep all of a sudden. Okay, no, it doesn't get deep now, but sometimes it does, sometimes it does. Whenever I'm on a holiday or in like a warm country, one of my favorite things to do is just walking on the beach. I in general just really enjoy walking. I don't really like lying on the beach because I just get too hot and like impatient. And the beaches here in Bali are just perfect for walking. I mean, just look at this, just look at this. Pure walking perfection. The sand is also very hard, so it's easy to walk. I know that some people are slightly disappointed by beaches in Bali, and you might be wondering, like, how are you disappointed by this? I think the problem is that people are always saying that Bali is this paradise, and what people connect with paradise are white sand beaches and a lot of palm trees. And as you can see, the beaches are definitely not white here. They're basically like darkish, sometimes black, sometimes just dark. And there are some palm trees, but like not that many. Also, the beaches in Bali can be quite dirty, unfortunately. That's very sad. Here in Canggu, where I'm at right now, there's no trash at the beach. But if you go a bit further to Seminyak or to Kuta, there's so much trash on the beach. I mean, obviously, beaches in Bali can be very diverse. So there are also places in Bali where beaches are more white. There are places where beaches are even red, I think. I mean, there's basically all kinds of different beaches, but basically in the main tourist spots here, so Canggu, Seminyak, Kuta, the beaches are often sort of like not what people expect, I guess. I think it's still pretty good, but I think it's just, it depends on your expectations. So I think the problem is that people don't necessarily research. They just look on social media and then they expect everything to look perfect as it does on social media. And the thing is that Bali, as every freaking other place on this planet, has its great sides, but also has some downsides, some places that are not looking that great. So I think the moral of the story is just, when you're doing your research, make sure to not only do your research on social media, Google stuff, watch my YouTube videos. It is Tuesday, 6 something, let's say 6:40 a.m. and I am heading to a 7 a.m. morning. Yeah, I see you coming. I see you. It's not like it's something I do regularly. Even Bali cannot make me wake up at 6 a.m. to do yoga classes. But last week I did it once. So I decided this week I'll do it again. It's really a nice way to force me to wake up early and enjoy the day before it gets really hot. Obviously, last time I did it, I was not very happy with myself from the very beginning. I was like cursing myself for coming up with this great idea. But then obviously after I finished the class and it was 8 a.m. and I was like full of energy after 1 hour of yoga with a view of rice fields, which kind of helps a lot too. I was really thanking myself for doing it. The gym and I'm pretty hungry, so I'm gonna head to the Common. Never been there, but I've heard it's good, so I'm gonna check it out. I usually don't really eat breakfast at home as well, and here in Bali it's super easy to not eat breakfast, or super easy. I mean, I just don't feel hungry at all in the mornings. A huge downside of Bali is that there's basically no sidewalk, or some places there are sidewalks, but on most of the streets there are none. So you just basically have to walk on like side of the street and run away from the motorbikes. Oh my god, just look at this. So pretty. So pretty. That's what I love about Bali. Anywhere you go, rice fields. And you know, this is like really not like one of these misconceptions, is this wet? No, like really wherever you go in Bali you can find rice fields. I mean, yeah, found it.
Talking like this, nothing between us. You see into my heart like a window pane. I stand in your love and it's pouring rain. I love you.
You know, I was just thinking that one of the huge reasons why I love Bali and why I think a lot of people like Bali is the fact how comfortable you feel here. Like, I'm walking around. Oops, the road is closed and it didn't look closed. Okay, whatever, no one cares. There's this like thing here, but like everyone is just passing by. You know, I'm walking around with my phone in one hand, with my camera in the other hand. I mean, I'm wearing jewelry and I feel so safe and comfortable. And I think that's one of the reasons why people love Bali so much, and why some people even choose to live here, because they can still, you know, they can feel comfortable, they can feel safe. Feeling safe and comfortable and feeling that you can sort of still maintain the same lifestyle as you could back home. I mean, obviously depends where you come from. It is already, what time is it? It is 6 p.m. I've been sitting by my desk, like it's not an actual desk, but this is my workstation. So I actually thought that I will be like going to cafes and
working, I don't know, places. But I don't really do that, to be honest. I enjoy just staying at home and working here. It's pretty much the same for me when I work remotely from home. I mean, in Warsaw, I also always just end up working from my apartment. I don't know, I just find it comfortable. I don't really like having people around. It was the same when I was a student. Like, people used to love going to libraries to study, and I never did that. I just like being home. I just feel like I focus the best when I'm completely alone, isolated from people, no one to talk to, because if there are people to talk to, I will talk to them. And also, it really bothers me that if I work in like cafes and places like that, I cannot like walk around. I need to walk around a lot when I'm working. So usually I'm just like working, then I stand up and then I walk around and then I come back to work. So what's gonna happen right now is that I'm gonna have a break, and the action will be me going to a place that is apparently the best pizza place in all of Canggu. And yeah, and I'm gonna have myself some pizza. Good morning, it is Wednesday, and today I decided I will do things a little differently. I will switch things up and basically do it like the rest of the earth does it. I will start with work in the morning, and then later I'm gonna do the things that I do. So basically I will go to the gym. Yeah, I feel like basically my life here is like gym, beach, and work, and a lot of food. This morning I woke up and I went for a walk around my area. Hi. Balinese people are just so nice. I swear, I'm not the person to say that, you know. I dislike when people go to a place or to a country and they say like, oh, these people are so nice, because I feel like you always meet very nice people, but you often also meet not so nice people everywhere, and especially in like tourist destinations. I feel like people are often like fake nice. Yeah, you've never seen a person vlogging, you're in Bali, you better get used to it. What was I saying? So this morning I woke up and I went for a walk around my area and at the beach as usual. It was actually raining really bad. Oh, why do I have bubbles on my arm? I put so much sunscreen on. Is this a joke? It was raining really bad at night. I think there was a storm happening because the beach was basically empty, and there was a whole lot of things that I assumed the ocean threw out at the beach during the night. So it was really difficult to walk, and usually there's this little, like, I don't know how you call it, but like little river going into the ocean, and usually I just walk through it because I mean it's not very deep. It's like 20 centimeters deep, I don't know. Like, you have to walk really slowly because sometimes it gets really deep all of a sudden. Okay, no, it doesn't get deep now. But today it was so deep and it looked like really intense, so I was afraid to go in. Anyways, where was I going with that? Oh, and then when I was walking around my area, I found this coffee shop that I haven't seen before, or coffee shop restaurant, I don't know what it is. It's called Yaman Kitchen and it looked so nice, so that's where I'm heading right now. Now I'm gonna sit there for a little bit and work. So this might be considered weird, but I'm gonna quickly show you the bathroom because this is a very Bali style bathroom. You have the trees in a bathroom, so you can sit on toilet and look at the trees. Fun times. So when I came in this place, I was like, it looks so cute, but why is it so empty? Maybe the food is bad. But then the reviews on Google were really good, so I was like, okay, I will give it a try. Then I got my food and I was like, oh my god, the food was so good. I mean, literally 10 out of 10. So I was like, how come that the food is so good, the place is so cute, but it's empty? I mean, there were a couple of people, but like Canggu standard, that was empty. And then I figured that this restaurant apparently just opened like less than 2 weeks ago, like 10 days ago or something. I'm pretty sure that this place is gonna be like a next hot spot in Canggu because so good, so good. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel. It does help me out a lot. And I will see you soon for more Bali. Bye.